Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they can stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Catch made on the out route. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the 43, and they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision. Running back with the football, and they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Miami's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kerr. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. The Canes with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. First down and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
A play action looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Defense will make the stop, but will probably play of this opening quarter. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback brings snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This defense has been tough. Can they come up with a stop now on third and goal? And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Canes have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab by the receiver. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out. Goal team. Field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Snags the quick throw. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the pass rush, gets home. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The ball is caught. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receivers got it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the 3rd quarter. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That's the spin move. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. It's a good grab. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hurricanes churn out another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7. Hurricanes will line up here on first down and goal. Touchdown, Miami, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Blocked by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Riggs. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A short completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. The offense now operating in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Eludes a tackle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Kentucky 20, Miami 13.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Looks left and finds his target there. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into open space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down play coming up. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's the target, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Grinding away on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important second down play coming up. Drops back in the gun. It's caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Will hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Caught in the backfield. It's Riggs. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.